After you've watched enough of those accounts, a hard-to-name fatigue sets in. Not because they're bad. The content is solid, the delivery is good, every episode is immaculately produced. If you watch just one, you think, this is pretty good. But after enough of them, something starts to tire you. You can't say what it is. You only know that something is missing. I want to name what's missing. Behind those accounts, there's usually a team of dozens, sometimes over 100 people. Topic selection, scripting, editing, presentation, every step refined. The person pushed to the front is expressive, easy to look at, articulate, genuinely capable. That's not the problem. The problem is that the clothes aren't his. A person with no sponsorship walks out looking clean and presentable. That's his own style. Another person has brand deals, a stylist, a full outfit every time he appears. You can't say the clothes don't look good. But he didn't choose them. They may not even be what he's used to wearing. When you look at him, you see a carefully presented image, not a person. What he says is also good. 70, 80, even 80 or 90 points, but he stays in that range, always. Never far above, never far below. Consistent, professional, no peaks. That feeling of being struck somewhere deep, it never comes. I eventually understood why. That consistency is manufactured, and the logic of manufacturing is to eliminate all surprise, including intellectual surprise, including the state of, I haven't quite figured this out yet, but I want to say it, including the moments of, I'm actually not sure about this. These things affect quality, so they get cut, get polished away. But those cut things are precisely the proof that a real person exists. Real people make mistakes. Sometimes they can't find quite the right word. Sometimes they're mid-thought and haven't landed yet. Sometimes an unexpected angle appears, even a slightly strange one. These mistakes prove realness because they mean the person was genuinely present in that moment. Not following a script, but thinking live, feeling live, which is why the unexpected could happen at all. Mistakes are traces of presence. Polish all the mistakes away, and you have a perfect product. But you've lost the person. Adorno said something that applies here. The essence of the culture industry is standardization. Not that content gets worse, that it becomes predictable. You know what it will give you. You know its rhythm. You know where the emotional release will come. It won't surprise you because surprise is uncontrollable, and the uncontrollable can't be mass-produced. But almost everything that has ever truly hit you contains some surprise. I sometimes find myself thinking about a short post, or a passage in a book, or even an easy-to-miss moment in a video. The person said something a bit too directly, or spoke before the thought was fully formed, or offered an angle that struck you as slightly odd. That was the moment. That wrongness. That was a real seam. Light came through there. Polish it to perfection, and the seams disappear. So does the light. You're not tired of the assembly line because you're hard to please. It's because you can still feel the difference between something manufactured and something grown. The texture is different. The former you can appreciate, can find impressive, but it won't leave anything behind in you. The latter is sometimes rough, sometimes even a little strange, but it catches on something somewhere and makes you think. Being able to feel that difference means your channel is still open. People whose channel is still open know what they're looking for. Not a produced image, not a perpetual 85 points of polish, but a real present person who makes mistakes, has seams, sometimes opens their mouth before they've finished the thought. That kind of person, that kind of content. In a room full of immaculate outfits, you're looking for a worn-in shirt, not because old is better, but because that shirt has the traces of a real person on it.